YouTube had a great week behind it, and they have some major updates that will shape now the future of YouTube. Lots of things gonna happen. They have put in lots of AI, and I'm gonna talk about all of them so you can understand what is gonna be new, how it's gonna help you growing your channel and reaching more clients. And I will also give you then my 2 cents on how this can gonna work for you and help you. So here is the blog post of YouTube. So the next 20 powering the future of entertainment together at Made on YouTube. Made on YouTube was this big event you might have heard. And let's talk first about these ones. It's all about new shorts creation tools. So they're gonna be all about shorts. And here's something how you're gonna be able to be using VO3. So let's have a look what they have for us here.
All right, everyone, time to get funky.
So now we're gonna have VO3, the new video engine of Gemini, inside of YouTube. But that's said just for shorts, and they also say here that it's only gonna be 480p, so not the brightest quality here. So how would you use this? I would use it mostly for b-rolls, so I don't need to go out, film more. So instead of just having like a boring talk in here, I don't even need to search for b-roll. I can just type it in and get something. You can also create something crazy like animals in New York City. And yeah, that's sad. It's only rolling out in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand in the beginning. So just the big English-speaking countries first. So if you're somewhere else, it won't be coming to you for a while. Then the next one is here. This one is called Add Motion. So basically just pick a picture here, and then you can have here different movements of like what people are already doing. To be honest, if you're a business owner, probably no need for that. You can just copy it, but as I said, you don't want to start dancing like a ballet dancer for your videos. The next one is quite big though.
I'm pretty sure I have finally perfected the ultimate gooey chocolate chip cookie.
So this is, think of like Opus clips, just in YouTube already in there for free. So what it's gonna be, basically, it can cut your videos already up for you. Didn't see that it was really putting in captions, so this might be something still where Opus might be ahead, but that said, there's probably an option where you can create captions very quickly, and you don't need that. Another thing is about creating your own soundtrack.
Isn't it almost cuffing season? I know you're looking for that new date spot.
Isn't it almost cuffing season? Isn't it almost cuffing season? Isn't it almost cuffing season? I know you're looking for that new date spot.
So think of it like Zumo. We can create then songs just by speaking something, and it's gonna create a full song with music behind it. So very interesting. If you want to create your own soundtracks, don't want to find new soundtracks on like these platforms like Audible, I don't know all the rest of the names. Next one, we diving now deeper into YouTube Studio updates. So these updates are for me the biggest ones. They're gonna change a lot in your reach. They're gonna help you grow your channel by a lot. So this one is not just about shorts, this is for everything. So the first one is called Ask Studio. So what it basically is, it's now like AI integrated into your YouTube Studio. So very cool. you can ask like questions here. It's like, hey, catch me up on how my last video is performing, or tell me what my community is saying about my editing style. That said, though, I would be careful, because as we all know, AI can be sometimes like your drunk uncle at a family party. He sounds super confident, but we're not 100% sure if everything that he says, is really 100% right. So that's said, because when I was using ChatGPT or Gemini as well, it sometimes gave me answers I wouldn't agree. So sometimes they can send you to like give you some advice that might be wrong. So be very, very careful with that. Another one, not that big yet though, is the inspiration tab. So before we had like 4 or 5 inspirations. Now they put a little bit more work into the whole inspiration tab, that you're having now up to 9, and they want to help you more finding now topics which is like in your niche, and it's like there's notice like this is where maybe performing well in your niche, or they notice like there is a gap in that niche. So not quite bad. I would always have a look out in there. Sometimes it can give you great ideas. When I like the old inspiration tab though, it was for me just more the ideas, but not yet like didn't give me a video title yet, and the thumbnails there looked I would never click on those. Now that's a huge one. Title A/B testing. So prior we were only able to test thumbnails, like three at the same time, as you can see, but now we can finally combine this with titles. So before we had to create like 3 thumbnails and they all had to match like 1 title. Now we can just spin it up and have now like kind of 3 perspectives on what could work here the best, what could give us like here the best results. The only bad thing about this is that we won't see the click-through rate, so we won't exactly see how well it was performing click-wise. They're only going to show us the average view duration. So that's the only bad thing. I would wish we could see both, like, because it's on also, it would be very nice to see how the different audience behave here as well. Saying like, okay, your new viewers really like this thumbnail and title 1, but they didn't stay so long, and the returning viewers, they more stayed on the 3rd one longer. So that would be the ultimate thing. Maybe in the future, as we can see, this was one of the latest features, and now they updated it with having the titles there. Another big one, especially big for podcasters, is collaborations, because now you can share here your audience with with them as well. So I'm going to quickly show you how that's supposed to look like. If we go in here on YouTube, Mr. Beast already has this feature. They tested it with Mr. Beast mostly, as he's one of the biggest ones. So we will see here that he has a video with Mark Rober. Now we can click here. It's 1 month ago. If we're going to click here, I'm going to check on Mark Rober's videos. It's not here. Here's a different one. So now you can see, okay, only the publisher is going to have this video on their feed. He's getting all the views and the views hours and the monetization as well. How is it going to help is, for example, if I was only to watch Mark Rober and never Mr. Beast, it would pop up on my recommendation feed. So either wise on the home feed or on the recommendation feed. So it's good to be discovered by more people. And as I said, it's about sharing your audience. Also good is it for people who might started a second channel. For example, there's some people who had a normal channel and then they started to have like maybe a podcast channel. There was never a link, so I was like it was a mistake. But because there was never a link really directly there, only it's like, hey, we have also this channel, have you checked it out? But the audience was never shared, and now you can actually do this, so very good as well. And last but not least, there is more auto-dubbing with lip sync. So there was a video of Colleen and Samir where Colleen started to speak in the middle of the sentence Portuguese, and the lips were kind of adjusting to that. That said, for YouTubers and influencers, might be good. For business people, might not be so good, because also for me, as I'm speaking 3 different languages, if the quality isn't there yet, so I wouldn't like to watch any video which is dubbed currently, because the quality hasn't been there yet, maybe just for the biggest YouTubers yet. And another thing is, especially if we're talking about business, if someone from Italy would watch my video and he's only speaking Italian, he would never reach out to me to help him with his business. So that's it's also not super interesting for business. It's just maybe to get more views, to find a broader audience. And last but not least, which is also good, as we talk now about so much about AI, they also have now likeness detection, meaning no one could basically use a deep fake of you. That said, I think this is more interesting for the bigger players, because I don't think I'm a huge celebrity yet and people won't steal my face. But hey, good to know that people can't steal your stuff for on YouTube as well. Hopefully other platforms will do that as well. So let's talk about the next features then. It's all about lives. So they're gonna have new lives updates, helping you get started. So we can practice before going live. So as this is one of my first live as well, I should have maybe done this as well, because we're having some hiccups. Going live is different than just filming a video. So this is good, and you're gonna have seen like some comments popping up, how it kind of look like if you would go live. Then you have playables, so they introduce now some games. So if you want to play with your audience some games on your live. Prioritizing discoverability, so you can have now both formats, like the short form and the normal one at the same time, kind of bring it together. So because some people are just watching, like if you're thinking about TikTok live, some people only watch and then on the big screens. They have now more stuff also for React Live, and now they have AI-powered highlights. So it's like basically you can create, it's like an Opus clips of the highlight of this live. So you can create then here, as it says, to share, ready to share shorts. And building new monetization tools. Now they have, instead of having a live and then suddenly an ad is popping up, they doing it like with other live events. I know it from sports, when you have side by side. So the live videos are on the left side, then the right side is going to be an ad. So very good. So the live is not being interrupted. And you can also have now to members only live streams. So if you have like a membership thing, you can have now only member stuff as well to give them a bonus why they should join your membership. And yeah, that's about it for the lives. And then there's something about music, probably not that interesting for my audience. And then we have new ways to earn. This is now about sponsorships, that you can have now more opportunities in shorts as well. And you can have, they started already doing this, that you could have more, you could share more data with your sponsors, with the sponsors, so they see if there is a fit or not. I think, yeah, that's exactly what they talked here about. And then supercharging YouTube shopping with AI. So they're also putting some AI features into this, which means we know tagging products can be time consuming. So to make the experience better for creators, they're kind of doing this then automatically for you. So yeah, those were then the big updates on YouTube. And as I said, the biggest one for me are all about the studio ones, which are the RStudio. So we have now AI integrated in there. The inspiration tab is going a little bit better, so like being more expanded. So always have a look there. I sometimes save the ideas and I'm going to work this then later on my idea. Then huge one, title A/B testing is coming to the thumbnail testing, and collaborations as well is going to be a huge one. And yeah, as I said in the beginning, I'm not the biggest fan of all these shorts features, because for business usually they do not work that well. I have a complete video where I talk about why this content funnel everyone is telling you, like from shorts to longs to creating clients, and I have this full video here in the next video for you.